let's face it, doesn't matter what rig you buy, you're always going to be looking at others. We have our fifth wheel, which we love, but with our new Can-Am side-by-side, we've been wondering, do we need to get a toy hauler? That way we can take it with us. We don't want to go spend, money for a hotel room and all those sort of things when we have our fifth wheel just sitting here. And sleeping in a tent and all that's well and good, but it's hard to do that when the fifth wheel's sitting here. So, some friends of ours just bought a new toy hauler, fifth wheel, and we're going to head over, check it out, and see what we think, and maybe that's the route we need to go. So let's go drive over there and see what we think of it.
About to leave, already packing, come with me, I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know, about to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distraction.
Got the truck washed last night, nice and clean. You ready to go?
Oh, yeah.
Should we drive the Can-Am over? Might as well, right?
See if it fits.
I doubt we'll pull it in their new garage. Oh, the seat's set for you. You can drive.
Okay.
Cara's actually been driving this to work lately. The old Ford Fusion finally died. 225,000 miles on it, and it's bit the dust. So while we worked on getting a new car, she's been driving this. Needless to say, the guys at work were a little impressed.
Jealous, impressed, wondered how fast it went.
Yeah.
That was like the first question.
Well, let's go.
So Jesse and I have been debating, do we go toy hauler? Do we stick with what we have? So we're just kind of checking theirs out to see the options.
It is a beautiful rig. It's about 36.5 feet long, somewhere right in there. Dual axle. If we look at the numbers here, because everybody always wonders about the numbers, it has a payload of 2,500 pounds, and its unloaded weight, 14,240. Its gross weight is 16,800. So this trailer is pretty versatile. You don't need some giant F450 to pull this thing. The graphics overall look really good. I like how the white and the black go together. It doesn't look too overdone. It doesn't have fluorescent green and orange stripes and all that sort of stuff. Just really a classic look. They're going to be using this trailer to go full-time. They're going to be camp hosting. Or, well, maybe not full-time, but pretty close to full-time. One of the fun things about these toy haulers is their deck. Cara and I would love this deck. Gives full access. For them, it helps keep the dogs in. But self-supported. Super nice.
And then off the deck, you can actually hook on a second set of more rides for a back entrance.
Just more accessibility. This one even came with the awning, the power awning over the back deck, just making it that much nicer. This unit has a total of 3 slides. It has one up here in the bedroom for the wardrobe. Then it has the kitchen slide. This has the fridge and those sort of things. And then over here on this other side, it has the slide for the living area. Lots of storage all throughout. Came with the Moride steps for the front ones. The back steps are still pull-outs like ours, but the front are those stiff Moride steps. Step above, or whatever they're called. So this unit is the Voltage 3615 all-weather package, which is going to work great for them because they're heading out to Coeur d'Alene in just a few weeks, and then they're going to be camp hosting down in Dead Horse Point and just all over the place, so the winter package will help. Nice large kitchen. These fireplaces are really nice. But that's putting out some heat. A lot of people always thought, why would you need a fireplace or a fake fireplace? And then once you have one, they're pretty dang nice. Nice large TV as well. Looks to be about a 42-inch.
So this unit actually has 3 air conditioners.
Which is super nice in the summer. It will actually stay cold.
Yeah, and something that we were told is once all 3 get going, it can then drop down to 2 to maintain?
Or 1.
Or 1 to
Yeah.
maintain. They're all running on the same ventilation system.
Yeah, so that's a great way to conserve some energy if you don't need to run all 3.
Yeah.
Get it cooled down and then they shut off automatically. So true. Now they're living in this, or about to start, so we aren't going to go through every cupboard and all that sort of stuff. It's kind of, let them have their privacy. But lots of storage in here for a toy hauler. A lot of times with toy haulers you sacrifice storage inside and kitchen space and all those sort of things.
Yeah, I'll just kind of give you a rundown. A very, very nice, basically floor to ceiling, deep pantry right here, as well as an adjacent one for, another pantry.
So you're getting a lot of storage out of this, a somewhat smaller kitchen, which you get with a toy hauler.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of cupboard space right here. This is mostly a control box, a few little bits there. But most of it's just these tall pantries that you're getting.
Which are probably way more useful than you'd think, rather than huge overhead ones that Cara can't reach.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the new stoves look really nice.
Oh yeah, look at this. Beautiful range.
I mean, so much bigger burners. And an oven that you can actually fit something in.
And I was going to say an actual oven, yes.
Yeah. And it looks like a convection microwave as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, convention as well. Of course, you have to check out the double fridge and freezer.
Yeah, this is propane and electric, which we personally like. I'm not a huge fan of the RV residential fridges. I like to go boondocking and just run off the propane, and so do John and Toni. So this should work great for them where they can switch it out. Plus, the unit has an onboard generator, so they'll always have power.
Yes, they will. So furniture in this toy hauler may be minimal, but you can seat 3 to 4 easily on this couch. They are sharing it with the pups, so it is covered for protecting them.
Yeah, they got this really nice cover. So that way the dogs aren't hurting the leather.
Right. I mean, that's the last thing you need in a brand new trailer.
Is, a dog's claw as they're cuddling up to you, poking through your leather.
Yeah.
So that's a really good idea. And it would keep the shedding down.
Oh, it would, definitely. But it is very comfy. We've tried it previously, checking this out. And yeah, it's got all the controls, the fancy controls with it as well. So.
And the adjacent slides really open this room up. When we looked at toy haulers before we got ours, they didn't seem to have this much room in them.
No. So your whole living space right here is a double slide.
So you get quite a bit of room in a relatively small space for the kitchen area.
Yes.
And I like that the couch is actually opposing the TV. So you don't have to crane your neck some weird direction
that's the worst. Yeah.
to actually watch TV. They have the loft right up here as well for extra storage, but also if their grandkids come along, there's a place to stick them.
Oops. Sorry.
Cara's figuring out all the buttons.
Sorry, guys. So coming back into the toy area, it does have an extra
Half bath, right?
bath in here. So, like I said, I don't know where the light switches are, but all the dome lights are push-button dome lights. So.
Oh, okay.
So that's nice to just have
Yeah.
a nice little wash station, and you don't have to go all the way upstairs.
Which works out great for John because he's in his wheelchair, so he doesn't have to do the stairs nearly as much.
Right. Yes. So switching over to Jesse, he's going to tell you about this toy area here.
It has an 11-foot box for your toys. Plenty of room, really tall. A lot of us with side-by-sides worry about that because sometimes these are too low and you can't get your side-by-side in. So you buy this big, nice toy hauler, you get it home, and not enough room. This is going to work great for John and Toni because they have a trike that they're going to be putting in here along with other things. But 11 feet gives you usually enough room for a 2-seater side-by-side. Nice all-purpose flooring, easy to clean out, easy just to give it a sweep. The beds, dual bunks, drop on down, so that way they can sleep even more. I mean, most of the time it's just going to be them, but their grandkids are going to come meet them along the road. So, and we've all ran into that situation where it's like, oh, if we had a place for somebody, we could put them up for the night. So now they have that option. And John says this way, when Tony's mad at him, he still has a place to sleep. And this is one of the biggest selling points for us with the toy hauler, is the back patio.
Yeah, these rear decks have come a long way, people. They are so nice and they feel really secure. It does have little jacks that you could prop down to help stabilize, keep this from wiggling around.
But it also has this huge cable.
This cable, oh my goodness, it is it's covered as well, so it's not
Yeah,
sharp.
you aren't going to reach on this and get
Sharp.
Yeah, it's plastic covered. And you have your other Moride steps to get down off the deck.
So something that's nice that they've added since we've last looked at them are these, not really accordion doors.
A folding door, though.
Yeah. And they do have a screen as well as full, I guess, glass or tempered
Or
glass
plastic or whatever.
on all of them. So if you just wanted light or if you wanted air or whatever it may be, and they lock right into place very easily.
Way better than those old curtains. The like bug screen curtain that would drop down and just...
Oh, yeah.
They've came so far.
They have.
I mean, it was 5 years ago when we were looking at toy haulers, and
yeah.
there were some things that Cara really didn't like about them, and I don't know, maybe she still doesn't like about them, but this seems to have got rid of some of those problems.
Well, and the what do you call this? The railing, the skirting, it's completely foldable. So it hooks right into these doors as you're traveling, and they have wheels on them, so you just slide them out, hook them in, slide them back in, and there you go.
Super easy.
Yeah, super easy.
Yeah.
And they're not in the way for your toys at all.
Yeah, you still have tons of room.
Mm-hmm.
Well, should we go see the bedroom?
Yes. Let's check it out.
I mean, just look at how nice and light this whole thing is. The white cabinetry, I think, really helps. For so many years, toy haulers were black and it was bachelor pad style, and the white cabinetry, or white countertops with the darker wood really look pretty nice.
I just noticed you standing in the doorway behind you, how short, but it's a wide door behind you. And it's quite a hefty door as well, because if you shut it, like there's always those smells from exhaust and things like that. It seems like a really good door.
Yeah, it should keep out a lot of that gas smell and odors from your machines. Yeah, I think it's a really good door. Plus, being glass, it makes it look more open. It's a nice little touch.
Yeah, absolutely.
And being wide, just some of us hit our shoulders on those small doors, and it's just way nicer to have a nice big wide door.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, we are on our way to the master and the bathroom. So, double entrance for this restroom. Really great space for the shower. Nice little bench as well. Skylight in it. And the super fancy little sink here.
Yeah, with that raised basin sink.
Yeah. So here's the other side to it. And then into this master space.
That is a king-size bed there. Nice king-size bed.
Yeah. And then
The wardrobe slide.
this wardrobe slide. So this does not have a washer dryer. Washer dryer is down in the toy area. So this is all complete storage.
The dual nightstands make it nice. That way you can have your stuff next to you. Maybe you have a CPAP machine, anything like that. You can keep them over there with some overhead storage, and even some storage back behind. Great place to put those little throw pillows and stuff like that.
Yeah, it looks.
When you go to bed.
So it's really dark on the camera, but I just wanted to show you just how deep these little shelving units.
I mean, that has to be 1.5 feet.
It's clear past my elbow,
Yeah.
and that was kind of on an angle, but still. Very
Nice storage
nice.
area.
Yes.
Very nice. Well, I don't know if this sold us one way or another. It's really nice. And whenever you look at a new trailer, you always
Anything new, you're always like, oh my gosh, look at that. Oh my gosh, look
Yeah.
at that.
It is something that we ought to consider, though. I mean, it'd be worth, looking into a little bit deeper than we have, just because of the opportunities it may provide for us and, different adventures.
Yeah, different things that we could do as well.
Yeah. If you're looking at toy haulers, comment down below on what kind you're looking at, what size, those sort of things. Comment on what you like about toy haulers or what you don't down below as well. And, maybe we can learn something.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for catching us today at John Junkies, and enjoy your weekend.
And thanks to John and Toni for letting us tour this thing.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So if you're out and you see them out camp hosting somewhere, say hello.
Say hello.
Thanks.